Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. Please excuse the noise in the back there. Spring is coming, so a lot of the neighbors are building and cleaning and redoing everything. So there's a lot of noise and little sounds you're gonna hear in the next couple of videos because people are getting ready for spring. So today I wanted to kind of give you an update on what happened with my foundation plants after we had that terrible freeze. We went down to 6 degrees in December and it knocked back some plants that was already established. And I know that usually doesn't happen, and these plants were actually in the correct zone, but for whatever reason these plants really got damaged, and I don't know if they're going to come back. It's not this particular plant. This one here is the Goshiki osmanthus. It's doing quite well. Got this one. It was really small, and it's still doing well. I've got 2 of these, and again, these are on my foundation, and I planted these like a year and a half ago, and they were not impacted too badly by that frost. I mean, well, that freeze, because it was not a frost, it was a freeze. For my zone 7B for 6 degrees, that was woof. Okay, but the plant that did not do too well in that 6-degree weather was my azalea. Now, when I got the house, this azalea was already here. It was already established. You can look into the roots and you can see it has some really thick roots there. And, I mean, not roots, but stems. And this freeze destroyed it. So I think I'm going to have to trim it down. Here's another one. I have like, let me see, I'm supposed to have 4 or 5 of them on this foundation, but I have, you know, two sides. I have the left and the right side. So this is another one. They all got damaged, and it's crazy because I bought this Florida Elysium later than that, which is a zone 7 to 9, and that fared well in this cold, but not the azalea. It's really strange. So this one, 7B, only planted it a year ago and survived 6 degrees. So I am so impressed with my Florida Sunshine Elysium. But again, back to the real reason of this video is to see how damaged my, when I did my, like I said, when I bought the house, this plant was already here. And this plant was, when I did my Google Lens stuff to figure out what it was, it said it was an Indian azalea. And it just did not do well in this cold. And then I have another one here. Didn't do too well either. I had some sedge grasses. They got messed up too. I mean, they look terrible. So again, I have to trim these, because these are supposed to be evergreen in zone 7B, but not evergreen enough because they got beat up by that 6-degree weather. So those got messed up. Here's another Indian azalea that again was here when I got it, and it's fighting, but it's not going to make it. I'm just going to have to trim them all back, like trim them all the way down, let it reset. And once it resets, then it will probably, you know, find a way to come back. And again, on this side of the foundation, I have some Florida Elysiums. It's called Florida Sunshine Elysium, and they are just quite fine. And they're not even, it's crazy because these are zone 7 to 9, and they actually held up to that cold, but not this sedge grass here. Again, I think I just need to trim it at the bottom to give it a chance to come back. But this, when I bought this, was a beautiful grass when I bought it, and this is what it looks like now. It looks terrible, but I'm gonna make another video where I'm actually getting these ready for a reflush, or for them to flush out. And so I'm gonna have to, because of that, I'm just gonna have to rethink exactly what I put on this foundation. So yeah, just wanted to show you what that cold really did. It really messed it up. And I had to remove all my mulch. so that, you know, we had some rain. It was so cold. The place was staying too wet. I didn't want my plants to die, so I had to remove the mulch to give the soil a chance to breathe. So that's why it looks like that. It needs to be mulched. But yeah, that's what the cold did. That's the sedge grass I got from Southern Living Plant Collection, and they were just such a beauty, but not beautiful enough for 6-degree weather. We went down to 6, and that just does not happen. And the ones that I bought and put in after the fact, they are just doing quite fine. They could not be bothered about this cold, but the Indian azalea is just looking quite rough. I'm just gonna have to come in here, cut all this off, and hope it comes back. I mean, I don't see any life here. Gosh, no life. And spring is coming. I should have seen something by now, but I'm just gonna keep the hope alive and hope that it all works out. But just wanted to show you my half foundation plants. Let me know how you did with the cold, and whether or not your plants are still standing strong, or whether they are looking like this. Again, this is Era from Gardening on Purpose. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please tell somebody about the videos or about the channel, somebody who likes gardening, somebody who has questions about gardening, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.